no one is unaware how not to do it. So can some of you share some of the unconventional or unorthodox ways of losing weight that you must have experienced or you must have heard here and there? Then I'll also share few. So let us start with you. Can someone share some very unorthodox? See, everyone knows orthodox ways, which is caloric deficit and weight training and cardio and stuff like that. Does anyone want to share any unorthodox ways of losing weight? If you are uncomfortable speaking, you can type. I don't mind. Or if you don't want to, then I will only share, because I know few of extremely unorthodox ways that people have. Intermittent fasting is one of the best ways. It's not unorthodox. What I want is some crazy things, because see, this is a very common topic. Everyone knows about it. So I'm just trying to make it a little interesting. Slim shakes, yes, it is. For me, it's a sham, but it has worked for few people, so why not? Crash diets, okay. Aerobic, Zumba, pranayam, okay, very nice. These are still in orthodox category. I want some crazy methods used by people to lose weight. One of you have written crash diets, okay. Aerobic, Zumba, okay. Pranayam. Till the time you think, let me tell you one crazy story about one guy who lost 30 kgs in 3 months by doing just pranayam. Or if not pranayam, he would do Bhastrika, which is a very strong form of pranayam. He would do it 2 hours in the morning, 2 hours in the afternoon, 2 hours in the evening. Never ever will I recommend something like that to anyone. But yeah, he lost 30 kgs and I'm very much against it. Fruit diet. Trupti has written fruit diet. Okay. One more answer if anyone wants to give. Bulimia is a disorder. It's called as bulimia nervosa. So for those who don't know, it's a disorder where a person eats like anything and then purges it out, vomits it out. So yeah, that is one very unorthodox way, very unnatural way as well. There are some massages. Yes, someone has direct messaged me massage. So there are some weight loss massages, and you may wonder that, oh wow, weight loss massage, I just have to lie down and take a nice massage and I will lose weight. No, it's not like that. That massage is extremely painful, and it's not just the massage, but there are a lot of other things also around it, like some diet and this and that. So yeah, that also plays a role in weight loss. Okay, so one last answer, one extremely unorthodox answer. This is called as the tapeworm weight loss or tapeworm fat loss. So there are these tapeworms that everyone knows. They are primarily in raw meat and stuff like that. So they are purposely ingested, and they are fed in they are kept in the abdomen and intestines, and they eat a lot of food that you eat. So it's one type of fast dieting as well. So people can do anything, crazy things for weight loss. They can pop pills and this and that and whatnot. What I primarily wanted to discuss today was not the techniques of weight loss, because let's be serious, let's be honest, everyone knows how to lose weight. I mean, there is not a single person on this planet who does not know how to lose weight. And if there are some who don't know how to lose weight, Google is there. Just Google how to lose weight, how to lose belly fat, and each and every method will come. Practically every now and then I see on Instagram and Facebook, I lost 15 kgs in 2 months. I lost 7 kgs in 1 month. I lost this much kgs in this much month. And when I see how they lost it, it's a complete wide range from one end to the other end. And everything works in a way, and sometimes nothing works. So what works is maybe what works for you. So what I have understood in the past, let's say around 10 to 12 years of my experience in this field of health and fitness, is I have made these three categories that people fit into, or they are into. And if we give them what is needed in these three things, that will definitely take them towards the weight loss or gaining fitness goal. So the first category is a very small category. It is the self-motivated people. A person who is completely self-motivated, is a nice, does eats well, sleeps well, exercises well. There is no need to push, very good schedule and this and that. Fantastic. Nothing wrong can happen to these people 99% when it comes to weight issues or other health issues. Yes, there is always an exception, but we can't do anything about it. So that is one category, which are the self-motivated. The second category is what this course is. So this course is like a 8 to 10 session course in which we will give you a head start. Maybe there are a lot of people who want to do it, who want to take their health seriously, who want to lose weight, but can't lose weight or can't gain weight. Okay, there are a lot of people who want to gain weight, but they can't do that also. They say that I eat a lot, but I don't gain weight. So it's simple. The answer to both of them is same, which is physical, some form of physiological exercise. I'll come to that a little later of this talk. So this is the second category, who need a little head start, who need a little push, and then they can continue on their own. They just want that start somewhere, some proper thing to begin. And the third category is, unfortunately, the majority, where they want to, get healthy, they want to lose weight, they want to, work out and everything, but they just can't. They are not self-motivated. They start, they get a head start, they do certain things here and there, and then after that they just vanish. So for this third category, what works for them is some external constant push. Now, what is that external constant push? It's like they pay for a course, or they pay for their regular training, and they have to show up because they have paid. So there is this constant external, pressure that is motivating them to work. Now there is a fourth category where nothing works, which I won't go to, but this is this main third category, where and a lot of people fall into this category. Even in the beginning, I was in that category. If someone does not tell me to do it, I won't do it. Or if I have not paid for certain thing, I won't do it. But then later on, somehow I came into that category of self-motivation. So for this third category, they have no other option but to enroll and just have a nice schedule for which they pay. So this course is primarily for the category 2 and 3, because first category they don't need it. Second category, yes, in our 10 days this course will be done. You will get a good head start, and you will go on and on ahead, and you will do a lot of good things. And the third category, we do take care of that as well. We have our daily asana and so physical fitness classes which happen online. It can be a personal class, it can be a group class. So rather than discussing the techniques and all that, as I said, everyone knows what the techniques are. So I am just utilizing my 10 years of observation, and I am giving this ready-made solution that If you can't, if you're not self-motivated, just keep on doing such courses once in 6 months and get that head start. And if you can't do that as well, please end up paying a teacher. I'm not asking you to pay me. We have like a lot of other teachers also. It'll be good for them as they will be motivated to teach, and it will be good for you also because you will be motivated to do certain things which you were not able to do so far. So sometimes we have to bend that finger to make things happen. Like in Hindi there is a saying, सीधी उंगली से घी नहीं निकले तो टेढ़ी करो. तो आप अपने आप के लिए वो कीजिए. Do it for yourself. If you fall into that category number 3. If you have any questions regarding this, what I just said, you can write it down or you can ask me. And if you don't, I am very comfortable to take this ahead. So when it comes to losing weight, gaining weight, or gaining health, consistency is the key. It does not matter what type of exercise you're doing. Yes, it does matter a little bit, but in a bigger picture, it doesn't matter much. It depends on what you connect to. I know a lot of people who just can't do strengthening. They do a lot of cardio and they are fine. They are doing well. I know a lot of people who can't do cardio. They just do strength training and they are also doing well. I mean, see, there will be a lot of intellectuals who will say, "Oh no, this is good. No, that is good." But we have to be a little practical as well and see what we connect to more. And yes, if that need arrives, like there are, I know some people who are too much into cardio and then their muscle is getting atrophied, muscle is reducing in size, and then they need to do a little strength training. But that happens when you do something in a lot of excess, but it does not happen to a regular person. So what we primarily focus on is consistency in doing whatever that you're doing. Now, be it diet restrictions, be it exercises, be it whatever, just be consistent and you will reap the benefits. What in this course we will be primarily focusing on is strength training and a little bit HIIT as well. So HIIT is high intensity interval training. It should not be done regularly. Once a week is more than enough. Sometimes 2 is also fine, but for a normal person, not more than twice. So these two things will take care of the aerobic and the anaerobic, or the cardio and the strength training part of the body, which is when it comes to its mobility, the muscles, because muscles are the one who moves the body. Okay, when the muscle contracts, the bone moves. When a muscle contracts, the other muscle stretches and the bones move. So everything that the movements that we are doing is all because of our muscles and obviously our brain as well. So in this course, we'll be primarily focusing on some of the easy strength training or holistic strength training exercises done by using this type of band, just called as a thera band or an exercise band or a thera loop. There are a lot of names to it. It is nice, stretchable. It comes in a lot of what do you call it, strengths as well, like 5 kg loads, 5 kg, 15 kg, and etc. We'll take some of the exercises to begin with, and then we'll have a nice 3-month schedule for this. So this head start will be of like next 8 to 10 sessions, and then there will be a 3-month schedule. If you can manage doing that on your own, fantastic. That's what I really want. But if you can't, we will have our continuous practice going on as well, which will be guided, where you will obviously have to pay a little extra because you have to remain consistent, which you were not. It's as simple as that. I'm putting it very bluntly because I know majority of the people who come to me with this complain that I'm not losing weight or I'm not gaining weight or I'm not getting healthy. There are only one thing that is to be held accountable, which is consistency. If you bring that consistency somehow, just see the magic happen. Sometimes this consistency comes after a wake-up call, a very bad wake-up call. Like one of my 35-year-old friend got a heart attack, and suddenly he started, becoming this health fitness freak and everything. So please don't wait for such wake-up calls, and prevent such wake-up calls by being consistent. So this is what our course is all going to be about. Much more technical details about what we are doing, why we are doing, what will happen when we are, when we do all these things, will be discussed in our future classes, because it is beyond the scope of today's session. Like just one simple understanding of what exactly happens to the muscles for weight loss or health gain or fat loss or whatever. It's a little technical talk, which I don't want to, impose it on you as of now, because this is an introductory session. So my motive of this session is to give you a bird's eye view of what is going to happen in this course, which is resistance band strength training, guided practices, then a little, what you call it, body weight movements and practices, and little yoga as well. Obviously, we are Govardhan School of Yoga, so yoga has to come. Yeah, when I just mentioned yoga, you must be thinking, wondering, hey, what is happening in this yoga school? Why are they talking about resistance bands and HIIT? So, dear friends, please understand, yoga is not just about doing some asanas. It's how you live your life. And when in our Vedic times, when they were also living their lives doing these asanas, they were doing a lot of resistance workout as well, in the form of, let's say, cooking. They had these big brass pots, so that is like weightlifting. Removing water from the well, that is like weightlifting. Plowing in the field, working in the field, doing loading unloading of, if it's a businessman, that's weightlifting. All the kshatriya, all the warriors, they had these big swords, overweight swords, that is weightlifting. So weightlifting resistance training is part of our Vedic system. It's just that the sword has been substituted by a band. That's it. Apart from that, every other dynamic remains the same when it comes to the health of our musculoskeleton, our skeletal muscles, and our joints, and everything that is in our body. So this is primarily what is going to happen in our course. So if there are any other questions that you have, you can please unmute yourself and ask, or you can type it in the chat box and I can try to answer them. If you don't have the questions, then we will end this introductory session, and we'll hope that we meet again. And my main hope is that we never meet, because if it encourages you to go ahead and be consistent in your practice, absolutely amazing. This is what exactly I want from all of you. So if there are any questions regarding this topic, please ask. How 1 hour will be designed? Truptiji, I'm afraid I did not understand this question. If you can just unmute yourself and ask the question verbally. How 1 hour will be designed? So if I can understand this question, it is not a 1 hour training. It will be too much, especially for a beginner, because I don't know the scope. And yes, Trupti.
I meant to ask, it will be 1 hour session each, right? In the weekend.
Yes. So the theory
So,
session definitely will be 1 hour, and the practical session will be somewhere around 45 minutes.
uh, you mean to say it will be a 2 hour session in a...
No, no, no. One day theory, one day practical, because we can't do practical back to back. Muscles need a little rest as well.
Okay, so while doing practical, will it consist only exercise, or pranayam and other things will be there?
It will primarily be exercise. We can maybe end with some pranayams or something like that, but it will be primarily resistance band exercises. And if we have some in the middle, we'll have one yoga session as well, 1 or 2. It depends. We'll see how the flow goes.
Okay, I just wanted to understand that only, because
Sure.
you said it will be 8 sessions. So how you have distributed things in 8 sessions?
Yes. So every week, one theory, one practical. We have 2 more theories. So once those theories are done, then we'll have one yoga, one practical resistance band session. One yoga session, one resistance band session. Like that, we'll continue.
So that yoga session is theory session.
No, that is asana session. So
Okay,
it's like
fine.
more of a relaxed stretching, because a lot of us are doing it for the first time. So body gives a lot of negative reactions when we do these resistance trainings for the first time. That's it.
Okay. Yeah. Thank you, Prabhu.
We can order these resistance band on Amazon. You can, if you are a beginner, you can order a light band which is 15 kg, or I mean not 15 kg in weight. Its resistance is 15 kg. So you will get it. We'll share that link as well if you want on the group. Or you can go to a Decathlon outlet. You can order it there, or you can go to any sports shop and you will find these resistance bands over there. What I prefer is this resistance loop. So this is like a loop. It does not have a handle or anything because it has much more ways of utilizing it. So that's why I prefer it. But that's not a problem. If you have any other, you can get any other band. Please get it. For me, this band has made a very big difference in life. This is my gym. I mean, people pay like thousands and thousands of rupees for gym membership. I just paid 400 rupees for this band and it does pretty much everything for me. Obviously, it can't substitute a gym, but yeah. Brand, I mean, we just, as I said, Decathlon is one of the best when it comes to resistance bands. But in Amazon also, there are a few good ones. You can just check out their reviews. There are some bands which have got very good ratings and reviews, so you can just go for them. More important than brand, what I want you to do is, if you are beginning, don't go for heavy resistance bands. So always check the weight. It should be 15 pounds, 10 pounds, and not more than that. If it's more than that, then it will be too difficult for you to practice. So that is what I suggest regarding the bands. And it's a one-time, lifetime purchase. You just buy this and it will just remain with you, and its benefits. There are, as I said, there is a very long discussion on why resistance band and what happens when we overload the muscle, and then how it works. And you must be wondering, there are a lot of people who say, I do exercise every day, I run 2 kilometers every day, I walk 45 minutes every day, still my weight is the same, still I haven't gained this, still I haven't lost that. Why does that happen? That is also to be discussed. So we will discuss that as well in our upcoming theory classes. So there you go. There is a link of the Decathlon resistance band. I think this can be delivered anywhere in the country, even outside country. Decathlon practically is in every nation, so you can order it. All right. Are there any other questions when it comes to this course, this session? In general about weight loss, why not? If there is this talk happening, I'm sure there are no questions about weight loss because everyone knows the answer. Everyone knows how to lose weight, everyone knows how to gain weight, everyone knows how to be healthy, and the answer is only one word is the answer, which is consistency. If you can bring that in life, fantastic. If you can't, please enroll to our course and we will make sure that you're consistent at least for the next 2 months. And after that, you can, fantastic. If you can't, join our daily classes. If not our, join any daily classes. But just do this big favor to yourself and be consistent in your daily exercise practice. When it comes to food, I'm not a dietitian, so I'm not eligible to talk about diet or anything else. But one word, as I said, for when it comes to exercise, consistency is the word. When it comes to diet, it is also one word. So in just 2 words, our entire health is summed up. Consistency when it comes to exercise, and moderation when it comes to diet. There is no need to restrict yourself. Yeah, obviously there are some wrong things that you should completely avoid. I mean, I won't go into details. Everyone knows what those are. But when it comes to certain things like, sweets or deep fried food, processed food, I know it's difficult to get rid of. But there is one important word that you can, include, which is moderation. If you have that control and moderation over your diet, everything is possible without feeling bad. Why am I saying this? Because I eat practically everything. Yeah, I don't drink alcohol. I'm not a smoker. So these are certain things that go inside which I completely avoid. But apart from that, I eat practically everything. and I enjoy food. You have got tongue, you have got mouth, you have got brain. Enjoy food. Why the hell are you stopping yourselves from eating amazing food? That's how it is designed. So if there is a design, just make full use of it, but in moderation. Because if it goes out of moderation, it will come back and sting and hamper extreme. Okay, so thank you very much for joining this introductory class, and I hope that I will see you never. And if I end up seeing you, I hope that I see you for only 2 months. And if that also is not working, this car will go, the train will come back on track, and you will be self motivated for the rest of your life. All right, guys. Thank you very much, and wish you all the best in your journey of weight gain, weight loss, health, fitness, whatever. Again, ending with my mantra: consistency when it comes to exercise, moderation when it comes to food, and then see the magic. You don't need to do anything else. Just these two things. All right. Bye bye.